Okay, so now that and other general preparation is done, is how's everybody doing? How's everyone's week been? How
Yeah,
have
good.
things been in a concurrent and overlapping realities that lead you all back here to our table, seeking the intricacies and myriad web that Atlantis, the great ocean state, has to offer?
Hmm. I'm grateful I have something as simple as Atlantis to come back to in the middle of the week.
Ain't that so like, I mean, there's things you can actually do, and like, fuck, that must feel so good.
Hmm.
Yeah, thank
But
you for
Yeah.
running
uh
this. No, seriously, genuinely, I'm just like,
no, I'm so like, this is like, so honestly, like, I'm very going to get increasingly busy, like, with work, because going to be soon starting to like work for myself, and then like I know I have no longer have anyone else to blame, right?
Yes,
I,
at that
I
point,
can't,
there's no such
I
thing as
can't.
free time. It's all like work time,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why, yeah. Always thank your
So
DM for taking the time.
I am very honestly, like, I'm going to be doing like a few one-off things in the Exandria, which is why I kind of signed up for that, because it is uh, thank you. It is an avenue to kind of doing that, like, where I can occasionally contribute while still like build with text and like, other RP, because that is also another element of these Westmarch RP servers. You have specific rooms that are for just
Adi, that's a cigar you're
verbal.
smoking. I
No,
know you're
that's
talking a lot, but I can only just focus on the giant cigar in front of the camera.
cigar. Yes, that's what we're going with. That's what we're
Yes.
going with for all
See,
legal purposes.
see.
Cigar. Cheers.
Yeah,
Cigar.
I roll my own cigarettes, man. That's it.
No, it's a great pleasure. Like, I'm rolling like other people, like joint rolled by somebody else, and it's like very nice. Like, it's a good joint. Like, it's fun. It's like, while I love doing it myself, occasionally, like, it's
Yeah,
nice.
occasionally it's
It's
nice.
nice when it just comes
Occasionally,
along like,
it's nice.
Yeah.
ooh, thank
Like,
you.
What is
occasionally, it's
this?
nice.
A
Someone
cigar,
else who
bro.
treats it as a craft. Good job. Like, but nonetheless, who wants to go into a bit of uh, a recall of what happened during last session?
Crazy old man. Antics.
But like, Merrick did prove himself very trope-like, because as soon as he entered the room and he turned it out from the other side of that low table in which he sat, he did become a bit of a different person. He became far calmer, and his face also changed from, like, animated to very calm, in a very clear ripoff of Yoda that I did, as far as I managed.
Oh god.
Yeah, I
Okay,
saw it. Like
okay.
that's why.
Like,
Yeah, so it's this guy
like.
pulling a Yoda stick.
Yeah, it seemed too much, I was like, what is this?
Yes, yes. He's just 1 minute from digging into our pouches and eating our food.
All an act.
He's more decent, like, than
Mhm.
Yoda, let's say, in that sense. Uh, Very personal space, personal boundaries, like, But yes, you had, following a lead from Rory Castle, moved to the Stone of Ceres to investigate with the leader of the Gith Armada that is now refugees of the great ocean state of Atlantis. And you came upon this vessel, half buried in the surface of the first uh, level of the eastern quadrant. Yes, eastern quadrant of Atlantis. and in the middle of the astral quarter that was built around this vessel, the remains of this vessel. You entered and had a bit of a sudden and I dare say, like unlooked for shift in gravity when most of you had a bit of a trouble adjusting to the gravity shift that occurred as you stepped inside, and even when you came to the what would have been like 200 feet of the ship was still above you when you entered from where the alchemically created door was made out of the surface, where Ceres spotted with a very good perception check that there was a completely seamless transition from the stone texture of the hull to the wood grain of the entrance structure that was built to create the doors to the stone of Ceres, the flagship of the Gith Armada. And you were met by Seneschal Yasmin, uh, a slightly she is Git, and but she has a slightly condescending look, and even though she manages a very straight face, I think in her actions she might have come across as a bit condescending, and that's because she is a bit condescending. And but you also encountered as you entered into the interior vault of the Stone of Ceres, the main hallway. You saw it stretch ahead of you for almost a good 800 meters of space, and which is convoluted as different constructions come towards the central axis of the vessel from all different sides on all the decks, as it is a very weaving mass of construction in the interior of the vessel. But there is a deep hum that does come as you do get on the vessel, and it is that. As you stepped in, like you would have generally heard. Give me a perception check.
Oh, rolls.
I'm doing this a little bit in media res, as you would have entered the Stone of Ceres.
16 for a total of 19.
12.
19.
Right.
5.
He's just getting
Percy?
into the perspective.
Percy and Ja?
Got a 4.
Percy, you're
You-
muted.
No.
Percy's
Yes,
muted.
22.
22. Most of you hear the metallic sounds of what you would expect from the interior power source of such a vessel. But Percy, attuned to sound and its variations as you are, given your interests and your own pursuit, you hear a distant, it's very distant, it's almost it almost slipped you, but you just caught it because that was the exact DC that I had set for this. And you hear the faintest of a biological throbbing, pulsating sound that is woven into the underneath of all of this. That is one thing that you would get.
Is there something I can do to, something else I can do to kind of gauge it a little more?
I would say this would be a
She's looking, Percy is
combination.
looking
This
around
would
her
be
vicinity.
this would be a combination of a nature and an arcana check.
I suck at both. Let's see how this goes.
Roll
I
20.
mean, but
Two
you are
natural ones.
also. I would remind you, you're also connected over the telepathic bond, right?
Yeah, I'm immediately going to share it with the rest of the party, but I'm also curious myself.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I share with the party what I just heard, and now let's watch me butcher these. Okay. Oh, not
Sorry.
bad.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
Holy shit! I don't know what. You want to see my rolls?
Okay. What did you roll, MB? What did you roll?
Okay, I got a 15 plus 1 for Arcana, 16, and for Nature I rolled a nat 20.
Your studies definitely have been expansive, and in your general pursuit of some of the background, you have heard of how any living body produces energy, and how most of those things have to do with pathways and arteries and conduits, essentially, that lead to an engine or a heart that could power a being. This sounds, as far as all of your interaction with the different living creatures you've encountered in your adventures and in your times and your intimate and like familiarity with the Kelpies of Atlantis, you have heard a heartbeat. This is a heartbeat. And as far as your Arcana check with the 16, I would say that you know that there are arcane rituals that could be undertaken potentially, hypothetically, to tie into biological sources of power.
Yeah, okay. Percy is gonna share this with the rest of the party, and she has a I don't know why, but she has a bad feeling about it.
Can I follow up that with my own Arcana check to try and understand what she meant about the arcane rituals that could have been done to take biological sources as. Sorry, what was it? Biological
Sources
of power?
as of power, as sources of power. And yes, also potentially create energy.
Okay.
Bad feeling.
Can I also make a check?
With this foreknowledge, I would definitely say, well, create energy as far as anything actually creates energy. Generates, transmutes. This is a world of high mag tech, and there are infinite possibilities, and morality is not as hard and set in as many places of Yidridin as they are in the great ocean state of Atlantis. And yeah.
So
With that foreknowledge, I would say that you could roll for Arcana at advantage.
Oh, okay. It's a 17 and a 27.
27. You've you have generally, in your own pursuit of understanding form and function, and in working on your little project back in your room, which is now questionable as to whether it is your room, depending on what you do. But you you have heard of rituals, and especially given your recent encounter with an example of one of these kind of rituals, which is thaumaturgy, as in blood magic, and as in yes. So there are like rituals of such nature that can do very interesting things with matter. And so those, or some of those might have been used. This is as far as like you understand it, like with your advantage that you got from Percy's insight into the weave of how the arcane energies move in this area, and her own understanding of biology. You can definitely, you don't know if you can't recall anything that you have heard of before that points that here, this is it. But you have definitely gotten an idea of some of the directions that you could kind of go in to kind of study that, because the rituals to kind of do this kind of thing are theoretical and only hypothetical in a lot of situations. The recent revelation of a thaumaturge that was actively using blood as a medium to cast very powerful magic, it's not it is something that is upsetting, and you also kind of realize that that might be one of the things that Osiah Sparktine wanted to talk to you about earlier. You kind of snap to this connection because there is a very high level arcane study and investment that has to go into this kind of exploration.
Okay. So I share everything except the little what Osaya Sparkline might want to talk to me about, because that might be guessing. But yeah, apart from that information, I think now that I know Merrick is a mind reader, I'm shutting down my. I'm using the ring of mind shielding. I'm going to start talking from now on. Apart from sharing with the group.
Okay, cool. So as that little media res ends and all of you walk into this, it's a very nice chamber. It's quite large, but it's mostly empty. There seems to be a mat on the floor, on a wooden floor that has mostly one level, and then it climbs with a few steps towards the second level, where there are a couple of pillars that hold up another level on top, which you imagine would have some stairs somewhere that you can't see. But in the, like, the end of the room is a large table that is more or less kind of like a wooden slab that sits on little supports, and sitting in a lotus position behind that chair, or that table, in a small little chair that just goes up like little behind the back, just be little behind like the lower back, sits Merrick. The elder Gidsarai person that you encountered and led you on a little acrobatic exploration of movement before leading you to the room. Though Ceres did notice that the old man seemed to be a little more layered than he seemed. And it is at this point that I would like all of you to give me a wisdom save as well, as he just
Oh
smiles
no.
at all of you. Just
What
like
the fuck?
looks.
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
That's
Wait,
it.
you all are near the. If you all are near the paladins, add +5.
You're
Oh.
+5 for. Okay, I'm going to use mine, which is 16.
Uh,
Nice.
28.
oh jeez. What save is it again? Wisdom?
Use wisdom.
That's
23.
that's a 14.
14.
I got a
What
1.
about the rest of you?
16.
23.
28.
Is this like a charm effect?
No, it's not a
Okay.
charm effect.
Did you want to know if you could roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so tempted to use luck, but I shouldn't do that for once, I think.
I mean,
I was
I'll do
tempted
one.
to re-roll mine as well, but I was like, oh fuck it.
Wait, what did
Wait, you all added a
Percy
+5
and
to your
Jack get?
saving throws?
Yeah, with the +5.
Oh, okay.
With the
I
plus
got a
5, it's a
s-
14.
Oh, with the +5, I would get an 11, but because I have a +5, but it's still a 1. Wait, Percy, what did you get? I'm just writing it all these down, the numbers down. Sorry.
28. 17 plus 11.
Damn. Wait, what did Jar get?
23.
Okay, you guys are sorted. 14, 1, and then Ceres got
16.
This music is ominous.
Hmm. Yeah, DM isn't giving us any kind of trickery
Sorry,
here.
I'm sorry. Just give me one little minute. I had a small little text emergency.
Okay, we'll just
Okay,
sweat here
cool,
for
cool.
a little bit.
No. I'm sorry. Please just let me know the numbers
16.
because 16.
Oh, he just, yeah.
14.
Irfan posted them in the chat, I guess.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Let me just
Did I miss
check
anyone?
that.
5 people there, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
14. Okay, so as you as you kind of move into the room, the doors are still open behind you, but he sits down and he just kind of like looks at you all kind of calmly, but then he just like there is no other motion. There is just a shift in his eyes and his face just becomes and like there is a wave of almost psychic force that just lashes out and just hits against you. Your physical form doesn't feel a thing, but your mind reels as everyone but Ja and Percy, you hold your head immediately. The only reason why Phoenix, like, man, natural.
Oh,
I
no.
should remind you, I've already got a headache from throughout
Is
the
it
day,
also
so
coming
I
back?
don't know what this does.
I love
Different
this
psychic
game.
connection also.
Irfan, roll a d100 for me, please.
Oh,
A
yeah, bro.
D100!
God.
I'm gonna go crazy!
I really love this game.
Beautiful.
Is there a place to roll this on? Okay, I'll just roll it here. That's
Huh.
42. What is that? Wait, is that good? Is that bad? Is that
Fuck,
average? Phoenix dies.
You like no. What happens is that you suddenly feel that link that was going out of your body, the one that you always kept an eye on, the one that you've been studying and wondering about where it leads to and what it connects to, vanishes. And you are suddenly you lose contact with your own body for a second, and you feel your consciousness, your world retract as a bubble condensing in like the bottom of a little test tube as it just goes down. Uh, you take, I'd say, 1d6 psychic damage.
I see.
Panic. That doesn't sound good. I'm stressed. Do I roll the 1d6?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 5. Okay.
So you take 5 points of psychic damage as you are caught in a blind panic. You
Can I control my body? Or.
no, your consciousness is just going, zzz, and you realize you're back where your
Oh no.
the unit is kept.
Oh no. So the rest of them just see Phoenix shut down?
Yeah, the rest of you just kind of see like as as Ceres and Nihilus stumble back and catch their heads, like you see Phoenix just goes, like the light just kind of leaves his eyes as he slumps down on his knees and just goes straight down.
I just imagine South Park. Oh my God! You killed Phoenix! You bastard!
I turn to this guy and I say, "What did you do?"
We felt the thing coming in our way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step in front of Phoenix and unsheath my sword. What weapon do I carry? I forgot. Sorry, my rapier, and say, hey, that's not nice.
He just attacked us?
Hold a moment. It is only for his good. Give it a moment. What do you choose to do?
A few of my party members are clutching their heads and one has shut down. How is this good for them?
You have been under place of many spells and pacts from your alliances, and some of them may have been having more control of you than you know. This was done to ensure that whatever choice you make going forward lies entirely on your own head.
Did we get Zone of Truth?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
but
No.
Forward, and
No.
It's like a
What-
no,
powerful
no, responding.
What you
Wait.
felt was just a wave of psychic weave of just intent and energy that kind of did a little flush of a lot of your bodies and your entities, and like it's not like any of you feel anything different actually, but Phoenix, you come back to consciousness after a little bit, and you start coming back, and like the drop climbs out of the little funnel spout, and your world pops up into view. as you are back in your body on the ground, like face down.
Next to us or
Yeah, next to
okay.
where he was.
Oh,
Now
okay.
his like
Just
you
like
do hear a slight
jerk,
zoom, like
power
Uh,
back on kind of.
yeah.
What does the
during
PlayStation? What sound does the
There
PlayStation
is
5 make when it comes back on?
it's a
Like doo doo doo
it's
It's the Windows starting sound. Windows 95
dun, dun,
version.
dun.
we have now cursed Phoenix. Windows support
Phoenix.
shall destroy him.
You just got rid of all my. So how do I feel? Do I feel horrible or better or not? I don't know.
You've taken that damage, but
But it felt good in a way.
it didn't feel different. What has essentially changed is nothing. You are in your module, the brain module, but that brain module was in you the whole time. It was not anywhere else. That spell that linked you was not what you thought it was.
What the fuck?
I feel like something just happened
What
that
the fuck?
none of us, the four of us, do not have context for a round of Phoenix.
Yep.
This is like major twist for my own backstory. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, this is not what I wrote.
Essentially, yeah, that's pretty accurate, man.
There was no link. There was nothing that kept you from like being at threat. You were never at threat. You were always where you were meant to be, in the core of your figure, of your construction. Like the one thing that is actually eluding you in your own pursuit of the Warforged model that you're building back in your room. You don't understand how that works
Wait,
because
sorry?
you've never seen the one of the core components of how the Warforged works is in essence like a kind of alchemical clockwork heart, right? Which is essentially a heart core. I'm going to call it, because now we're going to lore of the guild of the whatever who made actual.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Right. Hardcore.
Uh,
Hardcore lore.
yeah. So yeah, you're just suddenly you just come to the snapping realization that like your core unit has never been anywhere else but in your own frame. Just
The
like
link is
you,
gone. But whatever link I was
like
feeling is gone.
no, what you kind of essentially kind of got over was a modified memory that was changed, which is going to take about, let's say, 5. You know what? Roll a d4.
That's a 3.
It's going to take you about 3 days to process this convoluted change of a small element of a spell that was expended in duration, that then what you did not understand, and it is going to take you some time to process this, but you have regained a memory from when you were created that essentially has now revealed that a lot of some of the impetus to your service to Atlantis was based on a bit of a lie. But you don't understand how. You don't understand why,
Okay. That's as
but
much as I understand right now, and I'm still processing.
yeah. And then it is at that point that Merrick just kind of gets up from the where he sits and walks out towards Phoenix.
I,
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm, I don't think I've even gotten up yet. I'm just in shock on the floor. Like,
I jumped in front of Phoenix and I said, I don't think so.
Give him a minute. He needs it. And he will. Peace, young Haddock. There are things that have to be talked about.
kind of,
Oh, it's just
I sit up.
Would you let me step past?
I didn't
can I
feel
do
like.
an inside check?
Well,
Can I do an inside check
yeah.
because
Nowadays,
Go.
inside check is
Do
good.
I
Give me an
understand that he
insight check.
helped?
What are you trying to insight though? Give me a clarification.
is this somebody who's really looking who's like working in Phoenix's best interest?
Give me an insight check.
Okay, and that is a 24. Hey, all the good rolls are happening now. What's gonna happen to me in combat? What the fuck?
You killed it with
You
Rose last
know
time also.
that Merrick is looking to balance and bring Phoenix back to his feet and to ensure that he is at full working capacity, at the top of all of his potential prowess. But you also do detect that somewhere in that unreadable face is a slight bit of an ulterior motive, but you can't put your finger on it.
And do I?
I very reluctantly step aside, but I'm hovering.
He walks up to you and he just kind of stands down, he goes down to one knee and just waits in front of you,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
What? What? What did you do? I don't understand. What's happening?
Part of our initiation process into the halls of Atlantis was sharing some of our technology, and one of those designs that we had passed on were the Warforged. Those of who you are made of and those who you belong. But you are different. But you have been lied to, young Phoenix.
Am I a
Did
Warforged?
he just call Phoenix young?
Young Phoenix? Seriously?
Yeah.
Am I a war? Am I? I think.
You need
Am I?
time. You need to give yourself time. Calm.
Phoenix,
And
are you hurt?
he basically just goes and reaches out and gives you he rests a hand on your shoulder, looking you in the eye. Relax. I know it is hard, but I have some tea that would help. And he gets up and gives you a nod and turns around, catches the rest of you, and you all generally hear actually no, it wouldn't be all. Let me roll for insight. Oof.
I just have a questionable look on my face throughout this entire fucking thing. Still holding my head.
I feel your pain. I do too.
Mm. He speaks out. Your compatriot has been lied to by the High Council for a long time, and the information that I have to pass on at this moment has to be dealt with more than a little discretion than his condition otherwise allowed for.
Right.
DM, does he seem to be? Do I feel like? I mean, does this seem true to me? Like, is this like? Am I being gaslit right now, like by this guy, or is it? Does it seem like?
You have been dealt. I don't know. Is this as close to like the breaking of your id that you might get? No, it's not.
Yes. I mean,
Oh,
I
it's
don't know
not.
this. No, not
Oh,
yet.
it's not. Oh, it's
I don't
not.
know. I feel. I mean, this feels for what
You
you
think this
described.
is the ending? You
Oh,
think this is
not
no?
me. Phoenix for Phoenix. Does this seem? I mean, this is.
It's that was the result of a nat one. But yeah, you have just been kind of revealed to that this thing, and as Merrick steps away, he talks. You should all talk to him. It might help. And he goes off to the side to a
Wait.
little.
Wait. Am I? Am I a
You are.
Warforged? Am I? Was I not human?
You are what you are, and you will continue to be what you are now. But you are a new product, a fusion of the two. And that was Sparkdine's contribution. But there were other things that she did. But I will make you some tea. It will all help. I think we need some tea. Talk to your friends. And he goes off to a table and cupboard situation nearby where he pulls out various little bits of tea, and as he starts to prepare around,
Are you
leaving
okay?
all of you to yourselves.
You hurt in any way? Physically? Phoenix,
Yes.
are you hurt?
I'm. No. I just a headache. I think. Is this? Am I dreaming? Is it?
Oh, this is all.
Unfortunately, you're not dreaming.
I mean, did we hear him right? Is he saying like you were made by the council
I don't.
and you've been lied to?
Okay, so
I've got.
sorry, just like little, yeah. No, sorry, go on. Like, out of character, just like okay, okay, the lore, because I can't remember right now. I think it was that all the Warforged were made by the Gith previously, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. The fact that he was made by the
He was
council,
made, yeah.
okay, so okay, that makes it news.
I. I have two sets of memories in my head right now. I need some time to figure it out. I'm not. I'm not sure what's real right now. He hit me with something and it hurt.
He hit us all with something.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think
you
this
all
guy-
felt it.
Yep. Okay, man, take your time. You can
But none
talk
of
to us
you,
when you're ready.
none of you feel like you've got different memories now.
Do we?
Not that I can tell.
Still the same shitty past, what I remember.
Same nightmares,
I
yeah.
wish I had different memories, but I don't.
Hmm.
Did I get that he said young Phoenix because he's like 90 decades old, or He's very all young to him, right? Look at that fucking smile. You fucker. Just shaking my fist. Well played. Well played.
Old man gets dunked on by older man.
So
Phoenix
what was
is.
the story you were given though? If he says you've been lied to.
I'm, I'm not sure what's which what is real right now, and he starts sort of talking to you telepathically at this point, and his voice is different, like a little different. I think it's more pronounced, more noticeable than before. Like his voice sounds more natural than all this time he's been talking to you. I'm not sure what's different. I I don't want to tell you, and I'm afraid. I thought Osea helped make me, but I've got a bunch of memories in my head. I need to sort this out. I'm sorry.
Around
Just
this
give me some
time,
time.
your speech is interrupted by a blip, 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 blip to a priority message notification sound from your messenger. It's
Only
just
his?
it's a very rare text message from Osaya Sparktime,
She knows the
which
link is
says
down.
basically, "Are you all right, Phoenix?"
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Um, uh,
I'm gonna look at him watch like doing that and
yeah,
in the
he's not hiding this.
telepathically,
He's just frozen, looking at the
yeah,
text on his. I'm pretty sure
telepathically
all of you
back
can
to
see
him.
this right now. I'm like,
Is everything okay,
uh,
Phoenix?
Because it wasn't an audio message; it was a text message.
Yeah.
yeah, and he's just
So
holding it
it's
up,
it
and
Everything
like
okay?
yeah.
he's just frozen. Like he does. He's completely frozen. He has no idea what to do right now.
Something wrong with your phone, with your crystal there?
No, you can see the text if you look over his shoulder or something. You can
I
see
mean,
it.
no, he's just there looking at you, just frozen. Like, anything wrong with your agent? With your crystal?
My crystal. Osea knows something happened just now.
What? Of course she does.
Oh shit. Okay.
DM. I'm, can I roll an intelligence check or something just to understand that she knew this whole time that there was a link, and she knows this link, whatever it was down.
I don't think
Uh,
you need to roll an intelligence check because you asked for one, and you have arrived at yeah
Thank you.
the very
did
logical
we know
This
what
conclusion.
fucking bitch.
Saya's position was?
High
Wait,
counselor.
uh, wait, do we hear the
At the
Phoenix
top.
say fucking bitch?
No, that was just me outside of character just cursing. Sorry.
Because that would have been hilarious. Like everyone just stunned silence, staring that I think
Sorry.
Phoenix is actually broken mad. It's good. He's speaking. He's picked up a new vocabulary.
High
I don't
counselor of
reply.
in charge of research, Osaya Spark. High counselor on internal research,
Research.
Lady
Mhm.
Mrs. Osaya Sparktime.
Research, right? Okay, that's what I was.
She's the one who came right after the attack and showed us the whole holograph thing and tracking everything and
Mm,
super.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I was asking what
No.
like department as such is, and because yeah, when you said research, like okay.
Yeah. A lot of.
Mm. I
Can
mean
she
that's
see
like
I
obvious. Okay.
Can she see I
Not.
read the message?
Does Phoenix have read receipts on?
I don't in real life, so I don't know.
I mean, I would assume Phoenix would not.
I would assume at
Yeah,
least
he definitely
with
has that off.
he has that off, but like
I just
yeah,
look at them and I'm like, does
The
this?
benefit of a text is you don't have to answer right away.
Yeah, Merrick
did
said.
Now that is all you, buddy.
Ah,
I'm
Like
gonna
that.
grab it.
Like that.
I'm gonna try and grab it from his
And
hand and turn it off.
Give me. Are you trying to contest this?
I'm not even expecting it. He probably just like he just probably takes it like. I was trying to just
Then you
cut the
don't
call.
even you don't yeah no yeah you don't need to try like
Okay.
but like Ja like plucks it out of your hand and cuts the call.
Uh, did I hear Merrick saying the whole? Was I still off when he said that you are all under control a little bit and this has been dispelled, or was I awake for that?
No,
So I have no
You
context for this.
you kind of came back after that, like, yeah, you have no
mm,
context because nobody has told you.
I don't have.
mm.
Okay, so my memories are different, and Ja just took
No,
the
Cyrus is
phone.
not. Yeah, Cyrus is not smart enough.
Wait,
I'm gonna
Ja,
not let him figure this out.
Yep.
Like,
is there a
mm,
way to turn off our devices?
Ja, wait.
Yes, yes.
I just slowly pull out my hand and just turn it off.
Wait,
what's
Put
why?
back
going on
in.
with
What's
everyone's
happening?
crystal?
What's happening?
Hold on. Hold on. Couldn't we have just lied to her and said that Phoenix took head trauma right now?
I think it's more believable that he cut the call. So that's how he let someone else use his
Uh,
phone.
I was trying to cut the
That's
call.
why I'm
Ja
not
took it from
dating
me
you.
before. I don't know what Ja did with it.
Exactly. He
He
cut the
also
call.
cut the call. He also
Like,
cut the
yeah,
call.
it's more
He said he
believable
switched it
that
off.
he,
Okay.
Yeah, I said I
yeah,
turned off the device, but
So
Yeah.
same thing.
I,
that would
I'm
anyway
like,
disconnect the call.
did I shut down? Why are you all switching off your phones?
I think just Nyla's still.
Yep.
Oh, I'm just
Oh,
turning mine off. I'm no.
What
If
is
she's
happening?
trying to call each of us, I'm not dealing
You
with that
checked
I,
out
bullshit.
for a bit,
turned my
buddy.
phone off
But
too and said, I turned my
But
phone off too and I
yep,
said I made a
you're back now.
conscious. Sorry.
Are we
So,
turning off our crystals? Why? Hang on, guys.
someone please tell me why you're shutting off your phones.
We are making a
Okay, wait.
conscious decision
just
to
going
implement
on do
the
not
event.
disturb for some time.
This guy hit
Why?
us with a wave of some blast.
whose phone is not
Exactly
switched off?
why. As I
Whose
hear
whose
that
Uh,
whose
beep, that's
whose
when I
phone
say
is not switched off?
exactly why. As
last
I
one would have
cringe.
been Ceres because yeah, like I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you guys turning your phone off?
Would you have had a different ringtone? I'm like, would Cyrus
Like,
have had a different
yeah,
ringtone?
he does something more like da 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 da.
Very apt, very apt. Da
Someone,
da 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 da
It's a
da
Syria,
da
right?
da da. Da 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 da
Uh,
da 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 da.
hello, madam.
I wanted to inquire about Agent Phoenix. Is he all right?
Wouldn't know. We're all doing separate investigations at the moment.
Give me a
Why? Is there
deception check.
anything I should be worried about?
Give me a deception check, Cyrus.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Roll good, roll good. Ooh, dirty 20.
Okay.
Hey.
oh fuck.
She would have a plus 13 on the insight, I guess.
I see. Uh,
Can I
well,
potent from here
when
to make a
you
fail?
Hey, I don't think you heard the other side of the call though because he's not on speaker.
like, yeah, she's not on speaker. She's not on speaker.
No, just
Uh,
from
Does
okay.
that matter?
Yeah, more potent is
wha-
just force a roll made by a creature you can see. Oh, never mind.
okay,
Never mind.
fine,
I can
fine.
see.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
can
you
see,
can
you
you
can
see.
can
Have
see.
to see.
That's what.
Yeah.
Like the potent
Never
has
mind.
to be on
see.
because it has to
Sorry.
be a limitation on that shit,
Yeah, yeah.
bro.
I didn't know. Or rather, I guess I forgot. I don't know. I know. I never
Yeah,
checked.
No,
yeah,
she's trying to
Yeah.
insight on the phone. At least give her
This will be
disadvantage.
fun. I love
Let
it.
me try. Let me try and target the
Can I
DM
give
here.
him my Can I give him my inspiration? I don't know to roll again.
Sure, sure.
Okay,
You
take
can
my
definitely
inspiration. Please roll again.
give your inspiration.
Okay. No. The dirty 20 is still the best one. I rolled the worst on this one.
Okay.
You feel fear coming from Phoenix in the telepathic bond now, as you're like panic and fear and stress from you as you're talking. Like,
Guys, can we at this point we'll take a small 5-minute break? Yeah,
Yeah, cool,
I'll
cool.
be right
Sure.
back.
Yeah, I need a
Yeah.
You are a
Oh
fucking
man,
I
human?
love it.
What the
What
fuck
Phoenix.
is
the hell,
I
dude?
love
happening?
it. Oh.
Okay, I'm not sure what is true anymore. Irfan's
Yeah.
panicking. And I don't know, he's picked my backstory first, but he's just like, I don't know, he's just thrown me a complete curve now.
And this is like, no,
Alright.
no, this doesn't work. Just cross this out. Okay, yeah, no, no. This, okay, I'll work this differently. Okay, this is how it will work. This is your backstory now.
It's more like he tore up everything, essentially. So now I don't know. I'm very. Holy shit. Nat 1 or Nat 20?
That was a freaking full backstory dump for a nat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like from your perspective to like. It'll all come out, I'm sure. Holy shit, Sarah's just happily like, what's up,
Yeah,
lady?
I can't wait for this chaos to play out. It's gonna be fun. This is what I live for.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh god. I'm panicking. This is Irfan panicking. Oh shit. Oh. Okay. I need more chocolate. Ah. I completely stopped taking notes at the end over there. I'm like, oh fuck. Okay. Anyone else hurt from that psychic damage, or was it just did
Just
we? No one else took 5 psychic
just,
damage. Who
just
else
you,
did you?
just you.
any of
Okay.
us took nah, nope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. All good.
Yeah, no, you're the only one who got blue screened. Imagine
Yeah.
that's what Phoenix saw for a moment, a blue screen pop up. Oh shit.
Aw, damn. Yeah. Hmm.
This will be fun, lying to a high council member straight to her face.
I'm gonna take a minute and just reread my entire backstory. He said young Phoenix, but he's old. He's super old, right? He said that in the last like 90 decades or something.
Yeah. He said 90. You asked, yeah, like, you just gave an answer 90, I remember.
Yeah. And he achieved true happiness or some, yeah, true inner peace and happiness. Okay. He's a good guy, right? Do you guys think he's a good guy? Or is he fucking with us?
Well, what do you mean this is awesome?
Remember,
Old man's
Ali
awesome.
said he has an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own motive. Old man's awesome.
But is the motive more like this person's under control, let's get them out of control so we can get them to convince them to do what we need help with? Or, I mean, yeah, it was. I can't tell if the other person is condescending. So,
Mm,
Basically, trust nothing after everything that's happened to you.
true. Like, if my memories aren't real, then how does someone who suddenly has different memories? That's like dementia. Sort of, you're not sure what's happening, right?
I guess mm, it's like a Git repo, not with the when the branches don't match. I mean,
No, I meant from a very human perspective. How does
yeah,
it?
like I guess like dementia thing is more specific, like forgetting stuff, right? Like you can't
Yeah, there are
remember things that
gaps.
have. Yeah,
Yeah.
but in your case, it's conflicting memories. Like it's not like a gap. It's like at the same point, there's two things that you remember happening. I think what's I imagine it to be like.
Hmm. Has Ja been flying over us this whole time, by the way?
That's just floating like no.
Okay. I think we'll wait and see. I'm not sure whether to trust him or not. As in, trust what he said was true or not. Yeah. Because no one else seems to be, you know, no spies on you, no strings on you, just me.
Oh, oh, ha, 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 ha.
You kid.
Uh,
Oh, you muted, Adi.
Hey, what's up?
Don't WhatsApp us.
Oh, like Adi just walking like, what's that?
How dare you WhatsApp us?
I mean, I don't know, like, I mean, it's a greeting, guys. Like, I mean, it's a standard form.
It's not like
Like,
he just
level.
mostly flashed someone.
Did I? Oh man, that must have been difficult. Hmm. Like, this is the closest I will actually get to a Halo right at present without like more like fabrication. I'm definitely going to work on a Halo for myself. That is, but
Yeah,
like I
you
went.
do that.
See, I went into like hunting tape down and all, dude. Like I did a small, like how much I put work. Yeah, like this is how much work I put in. No one appreciates me, but it's okay.
No words.
Hi. What's up, guys? How are you,
Don't you
Irfan?
hi
Like,
us, bro.
We're just,
I've already taken a
enjoying the
screenshot of that shit.
we're enjoying the view from this angle.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, wait, shit. Like the music is there. It's even better when the music is there. Why did I close that window? No, it's
What's
not.
better, Adi? What's better when the music is.
The pain.
Like this is what I've been listening to. Like, see, like, it's perfect.
Oh.
But like, yes. So as we come back from that small break, the bunch of you are left standing a little bit agog around Phoenix, who is still on the floor.
The call. He's on the call. The horror. The
Oh,
horror.
yes, there we go. You roll that, and essentially all you hear is a very cultured. I see. Well, be certain to let Phoenix know if you see him to get in touch with me, please. Please, would you consider this a priority request?
Sorry, I was just something came up. I missed what you just last thing just said. Like, yeah, okay. It was going on like Percy said like Phoenix isn't here. Yeah.
Wait,
And
what?
essentially, she went, I see. Well, please be certain to let Phoenix know to get in touch with me if and when you see him. Please consider this a priority request.
Of course. Is there anything I should be aware of or careful of?
Well, from a certain connections that my office had had with Phoenix to protect his health and sanity have been uh, disturbed. So we were concerned and we wanted to reach out.
Oh, well, I will make sure he's all right and definitely let him know to come in for a checkup
Do,
on priority.
do that. Thank you.
Have a
Click.
nice day. Click.
Click.
Ah, I guess it's like for like yeah, Clive. It's just like seems she was quite curious about your well-being, Phoenix. Something about a connection to her office being severed.
Wait,
I'm
she
gonna
said
grab
that?
that and turn it off as well.
She said
I mean,
that?
at this point, yes, she said that. She did want to meet you on priority, as it was.
She's not even pretending it was.
Why pretend? Oh, who's going? Who would say anything? It's the like. I understand. I mean,
The link.
for you, but
I thought my the the link was supposed to be with my brain. Why is it to her office? What the fuck is going on?
I honestly could not tell you, Phoenix.
Phoenix,
I'm
maybe
as in the dark as you are.
now is not the time to discuss this.
What? What? When is the time? I just found out my brain is here.
Yep, but I point at the surroundings. Maybe we'll discuss this later.
What do we do about
Away
Asya?
from certain people.
Maybe it seems
What
what
Just
happened
Merrick
when I
point.
was
said.
sleeping? Or when I was
Uh,
knocked out? What happened?
uh, Master Merrick said that there were bonds with the council that we had formed knowingly or unknowingly that he helped us be free of, and he like says, cocks an eyebrow at the old man as he says the word free of.
who is who is still unconcernedly making his tea very slowly. He's made like couple of
Mm,
cups, like he's putting like little more on, moving very methodically and slowly, ignoring all of you very purposely.
So
I look around at the group. Yeah.
I I don't know that this. Let's just have tea with this guy. He's clearly intent on us having tea and explaining all this.
I
I
think
don't
he might.
drink tea. Tell me what happened.
I, I think
the,
he would
Clueless
have.
as
the tea
you are,
the
buddy.
tea is for the others. He speaks up as he turns around with like a full tray that he carries to the lot of you. And like Merrick is not a very tall person. He's like about about 5'7", like quite short actually for most Gith, who are rather larger in physique in general than someone as small and slender. But he carries the tray with a couple of cups, and it's he gives it to the others, Vaz included. Should we just have him here? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, like,
It makes thematic sense
but
because no.
I mean, I understand. Yeah,
It's
yeah, but
okay.
it's
Yep,
like hard to guess, like, yeah, well, how he would have reacted or anything. So, he
Huh.
can, like, I mean, if
Let's
you,
just say
yeah,
that he is
Especially,
having. Let's just say that he is having his own conversations.
yeah.
especially with the whole going up freak out thing with the ship tilting.
Right,
Oh my
yeah,
God! How
gravity
did I
tilt.
not like? Yeah, that's because he wasn't there. If he was there, that would have been like, oh, hold on, just a minute. But anyway, he also, as like he holds the tray out with the tea to the rest of you, and he just waits and holds there.
Wait, can I try to identify my what's in my ring again? Can I do another Arcana check to see if whatever's in there is still in there?
Can I
Uh,
insight check the tea?
Oh yes.
Very good.
It's like slipping tea on
it
us
Very
without
good.
us
is.
realizing.
Give
Holy
me
shit!
a
Yeah.
perception check. Give me a perception check.
Who?
So this is already sipping it.
Percy.
No.
Okay. Cool. My
Ceres is
perception is
already
much
it.
better.
Cool.
Can
You
I
instantly
can I
feel a balming, cool warmth as this very herbal tea just kind of like flows down your system. It is refreshing. It's soothing, and you feel calm.
No,
grab a
just
cup and
she's
sniff it
quite.
and maybe do a nature check to understand what's in it?
Sure. Give me a nature check.
It's an 18.
It seems to be tea. It looks of green tea variety, but the leaf that is there, like, and you notice that in each of the cups, as you look at them, they each have a single little stalk of tea that is standing up at the bottom and is just hovering like that, like further exploration of that would require an insight check. But the uh, it's a very fine tea that seems to be made of herbs and tea leaves.
Mm.
Nothing negative in effect.
Um,
Do you also take it?
yeah, I'm gonna take it as well. Like
You
and
also.
I
Sorry,
raise
go
my
ahead.
cup to Phoenix and then take it.
And so, all of you take your cups.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 27 on perception. Nothing. All good.
No, all good. Like you would have gotten pretty much the same description as Ja had gotten. Like it just seems to have. It seems to like the cups themselves seem to be made of clay and don't have any handles. They're just like little earthen little cups, and though they are like wide enough to not affect your hands, they're just the it's warmth. It feels comfortable.
Okay, old man. I think it's time you start telling us your side.
Well, that entirely depends on one more factor, and he looks to Phoenix.
I get up
Uh,
off the floor finally, I guess, and
do
amble
do
over.
you do you trust your compatriots with things that are beyond your control?
Everything is seems to be beyond my control. I don't. Are you? Is this?
Are you? Do you trust them, young one?
I like. I like reach out and make sure they're real.
They are, in
And
fact,
I
real.
and I have the feeling of touch. I still have the tactile feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
If Phoenix is reaching out, I'm going to grab her hand and gently press on it.
Okay. Trust trust is difficult for me right now.
That is a fair standpoint to take, considering what you may have just learned about your existence. But at some moments, you are bereft of choice. And in those moments, would you prefer to have these people around you or others, if any?
They they have proved they are competent. I mean, I think so.
We like you too, Phoenix.
I'll take
No,
competent.
no offense. I'm not sure what he means by trust right now, and I'm not sure if he put memories in my head just now or showed me real memories. So, and then he's asking me to
He
trust.
doesn't say as you, like, that last bit finishes, he pulls away the tray behind his back, holding it there, and holding in his other hand is a folder, uh, thin folder, seems to have some material in it, but it seems to be, from all accounts, an old record
Is there a
of.
name on the
Yes,
folder?
there is. Yes, there is.
Oh,
Oh,
what
ho, ho,
And
ho,
fairy
ho,
tale is
ho.
this?
Project
the
Phoenix.
name is, uh, what you can read is essentially Atlantean High Council records, uh, log number 06783, dice Viginti.
I I
Dice
take
what?
I will put the spelling in this thing.
I I'm afraid, but I take the folder
Okay.
from him if he lets me take it.
He is just holding it. It's just there in his hand, open palm.
Okay, he's he's been like Phoenix is just looking at it and looking at him intently, and he goes and sits down somewhere and opens it.
And at this point, once again, Merrick turns to all of you, and he has an infuriatingly calm look on his face as he just looks at you all almost understandingly. And I cannot speak further at this moment. It is up to young Phoenix. And he steps back and goes and sits behind, very calmly, like, walking up to behind the table, pulls out open a little like drawer on the side, pulls out a little smoking pipe and slowly starts filling it as he's just like looking up at you.
I've sat down and I've opened the folder like a little away from the group, like just if they're all sitting in a group, I've just gone a little to the side first to open the folder to see trepidatiously.
It is essentially the records of Dice Viginti, level 5 divination wizard, immigrant from Mirenale that docked in Atlantis about 250 years ago. and was recruited into the effectocracy because this wizard was good at what they did, and they were quite effective and were in consideration to be a hand agent at a while. But before that happened, there was an incident where the reprogramming of the wardens went wrong, and a hijack attempt on one of the warden's control chamber essentially led to the death of Dice Viginti. And the rest of it is just, there is a fair amount of pages. Like this is mostly on just one page, and there are about 4 pages after that, and with some diagrams as well. But every single line has been
Redacted.
like blacked out, completely unreadable. The last record is that he passed away because of massive injuries and was commemorated posthumously for his service to the great ocean state of Atlantis.
Is there a way for me to make the text show up? Like if it's just marker, I mean, what can I comprehend languages or detect magic or something to try and open up this? What is it, like a marker pen? Like can I just like remove the marker pen stuff?
It's essentially, it
Someone
was
have mending?
the records that were then smeared with a very particular paste that is meant to, like, be last deal, no further going back. It
Like
is
when you put ink on,
overwritten.
Do
when
I
you put
know?
ink on ink,
Yeah,
it's ink.
yeah. Do I
It's
Yeah,
know
just all a
any of
pile of
my
ink.
right? Do I know if any of my party members can get rid of the ink? Anything like
you could
mending
ask
or
them. You could ask them.
Wait, mending will get rid of ink?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Like
Probably
comprehend
so.
languages, detect magic.
This
I
is
don't know what to do to
it's
get rid of this fucking
this
ink.
this is it's
Looking.
essentially like, I'm going to be
The most
like,
effective way to hide information.
Yeah, I'm a level 12 wizard and I can't get rid of ink on a page. I'm stuck.
Like it's like ink with more ink on it. Like
There's different ink. They tried at different times. This is. We're level 12. We can't get rid of ink. God damn it. Spotted. This is information I already knew.
Put a line behind it. See.
Don't know if I
You
have
hold it
any.
up to the light, like.
actually, yeah, that might actually work because one ink is dark, might be darker.
He's doing something. Adi, look at the photo.
Yes.
Look at the photo I put. Wait, what is
huh.
what?
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, that is the yes. That is exact Adi mode today.
So it's essentially just blacked out text, completely blacked out. Like this seems a little fainter than it would be, but it is completely, like, blacked out, essentially like that.
Do you show it to us or do you just ask us?
Um, I look up at my party. The people I've spent time with recently, they all seem alright. I guess. I, I asked Merrick, how did you get this?
We
More
have our
important.
own, given our long association with Atlantis, we have our own avenues into information.
Okay. Hold up. One second. If we can't do something about the blacked out ink, is there something we can do to figure out if this has been duplicated and then maybe trace the original or the copy?
Uh, Possibly, but like, I mean, immediately, I don't think there's anything that rightly comes to mind.
Is this from the memories that he unlocked or removed? I mean, is this me? Like, so I still know that this is me. I think I just asked him, "I- this is me."
Yes.
God damn.
Does anyone
Wait,
know how to get rid of
what?
ink?
God
You haven't
damn.
you haven't seen the thing folder yet, but he's holding it out to you guys and saying, "Does anyone know how to get rid of ink?"
Um, I
And
don't
I
think
hold
I
it
can do
out. Anyone
anything.
taking it to read it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
I take the folder
If
and
if
I
you're
hold
I
willing,
it
want
I'll
like
this
send
so
it.
back.
all of us can read it.
Yeah,
Like I
I
open
want
it
this
up.
back. Yeah.
Okay, you're
So
you're
yeah.
250 years old. Oh, you arrived here 250 years ago. Okay.
Yes.
How
No.
much of this
So
do you know?
sorry. So sorry. This was something that I made a mistake about. Uh, Dice Viginti came to Atlantis 200 years before, 250 years before Atlantis was moored.
Right.
How long ago
That's a
did the
long
Gith
time.
arrive?
200 years ago.
Okay.
How long has Atlantis been moved?
200 years.
200 years, right? Okay.
Okay, so the Gith came when
So
Atlantis was
250
moored.
years before that.
And
Was
another,
being moored.
okay,
And
Yeah.
another, yeah.
and
So
Dice
basically
was,
500 years
yeah,
before,
500 years or
almost
so.
450
Give or
years
take.
from now.
450, yeah.
From now, he had arrived at Atlantis and been accepted into the society. And from, okay, that was the,
Does
and
it
when was the
say
last date on that Phoenix? What is the last entry on it? The date. How old is that?
it's redacted?
Even the dates
Uh,
are redacted.
no, the last date was a few days after Atlantis was moored.
And hmm, okay, like this part, I guess Ceres would not know how long Phoenix has been around, so that math is
Mhm.
not for me.
Does it say
Oh,
what
so
race
sorry.
died
I again, I'm sorry. I'm stoned and I made again errors. God,
Do you want
please
the
forgive
original
me.
text?
You, no. Yeah, exactly. You came to Atlantis 50 years before it was moored. During the mooring of Atlantis 200 years ago, you essentially were involved in one of the conflicts around the Warden control chambers, and your human body was damaged beyond all repair and was written off as dead. The rest of the file has been redacted.
And Phoenix doesn't look surprised by the initial information. He seems to know that already. It's just I need to know the rest of the text here. Can someone, can one of you help me? And I need to know what was written here. I've spent decades trying to get this information.
Sadly, buddy, I don't know if there's anything I could do, but I'm sure we can find someone.
Uh, hmm.
I don't
I
know who
think.
to trust.
Hmm.
What about my NPC friend whose job is to basically crack classified documents?
There we go.
You mentioned that?
No, no, if you're shrugging, we're going to take a side detour for nothing.
Did
I
you
mean,
Uh,
mention
like,
that?
yeah,
Please tell me if you
that is
mentioned
most
that.
definitely something you could do.
Fuck it, I'm just going to
Why did you
text him.
mention that? You mentioned that.
Can I do something using, I don't know, my thieving background
I
to
mean, you could get in touch with the mudskippers, definitely. The mudskippers being the local thieves guild as such.
Yeah, I'm just going to text this guy and say, can you, this say, I've come across this doc, okay, where certain details have been redacted. Can you crack this? Does he respond to me right now?
I mean, you wait for a few minutes, but nothing.
I just
He
ask Merrick.
definitely does not have red receipts on.
Sorry.
Obviously.
Percy, are you messaging someone? Can you?
Yes, I am, but don't get your hopes up just yet.
I guess if you have any questions, I'm not very good with. It's been a while since I've had to, since I don't know how to trust. It's been a long time, and I've not known
Sorry, so
what
wait,
was
wait.
done
What
to
are you
me.
asking?
You see the folder. You've seen the folder. Um, I'm Dice Viginti.
Nice timing on the music.
Oh shit, that's music. Okay. I didn't click on what screen.
Random Discord.
I'm just gonna turn to Merrick and ask her, uh, old man, you dumped a lot of stuff on us. Do you know
Yeah,
what was there in this document? Because we
surely know how
confessed
to
it
spill the
now.
tea as I continue sipping.
He does, like, like he does a little. He gives you a smirk, and like he does a extra large, like drag as he does. Um, Unfortunately, that is not the ending of big news that I have to share. I know that this is potentially shifting and chaotic as to how you perceive your world, Mr. Viginti. But this is still not our primary concern. As much as problems are plenty in the undergrowth of the great ocean state of Atlantis, there is more that threatens us. And unfortunately, we might have had something to do with that.
There are far, there are far, what do you call it? There are more things that day, I immediately, this thing, person immediately jumps up and says, what do you know about the Raven Queen?
Has the matron spoken?
She sent a warning through my mother, and my mother is being as obscure as usual about it.
The otherwise very collected and calm and very dare Merrick, upon hearing this, like, like drops his pipe, which kind of like falls down, and then he's just like, until suddenly, like, there's a brief like and like, as he stamps out, like pats out the little fire from the ember that was there on his clothing. He that is potentially
Very troubling.
unsettling to say the least. This pushes things a little further than we have accounted for. What you are now finding out, as I have been sadly at loss to where to go other than the hands. Of all of them, the hands are the cleanest of the lot. And Rory has been an institution unto himself. But now things awaken that are potentially more dangerous. To
I'm going to tell him exactly what the warning was that came through this thing, Swarna.
could you read it out for me?
Wait. It was a warning. Wait, hold on.
I'm
You want me to paste it there?
Wait, I also made a note of it. 1 second. Just, since you have made extensive notes, just let me know if this is correct.
Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much, yeah, exactly.
okay.
It's in session 1.
Yeah, this was end of session 1. Near end of session 1.
So no. Someone read it out for me, basically.
Okay, a warning. While everyone has a time to die in the face of such calamity, one cannot be blamed to give others a fighting chance to try and survive.
Maybe it will be as the matron says, and maybe not.
She does not. Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt? Mel?
No, he just kind of cocks his head as he looks towards the interior of the Stone of Ceres, and he basically turns to all of you and to reveal further, it would help if you would accompany me further into the vessel. There is a room where we keep our eye on all of the planes of existence and how they are interacting. And lately we have seen some disturbing indicators, some that have long been feared, and some that were completely unexpected. And unfortunately, if the matron of ravens has seen fit to gift us mortals with a warning,
It's just something she never does.
we are beholden to take it as seriously as we can.
This is true.
Now Percy likes him. The first person who's taken this warning seriously among NPCs.
I will say, you asked me earlier, the Raven Queen trusted this group of people with this message. I trust them. To answer your earlier question.
It is important to know who you trust, especially when you are in a situation where you feel you can only trust yourself. And he looks at all of you meaningfully as he, come, accompany me. We have to go to the planar room. Our sensing apparatus will demonstrate what is a small window into our situation. And he walks past all of you, getting up from the table and walking past all of you, very intent and focused. He looks not at you, he looks past you to the door, which he goes to open. And right in front of it, as you open it, you see the Seneschal Yasmin is just looking not at all as regal or as calm as she was earlier. But she collects herself when the door opens, and he gives her a meaningful look and turns to all of you in the room. Come, we need to show you something. And he walks.
I have so many questions. I follow him.
As we
You go
sorry,
ahead.
as we walk, I just want to like keep fall in step with Merrick and ask him. You didn't give a straight answer, so I'm just going to ask again. Uh, do you know what this redacted parts here say? You have the information.
So this file came into my possession as it is. I have nothing to do with it has before.
Do you have any other information on how Dice was put together after his death?
Most of our collaboration happened with the Vidalcan. That Vidalcan. She is wily, and as much as I am capable and effective in my own capacity, she's perhaps a little more. I don't know what she's doing, but she was the one who proposed the idea of housing human souls in Warforged constructs to essentially make them continue to be as effective as they were in one life and continue to be so in eternal guardians of Atlantis. That was her pitch.
Does this mean my body is not here? This is my body now. They don't have it.
This is your body. Warforged were not our creations. We took the technology from another world that we stumbled onto. The artificers of the Canaan tribe were wondrous, genius people at what they did. But we only took the methods on how to do it. We don't know how happens. But you are different from most Warforged. All other Warforged that have come before are their own sentient creatures, born of the device, the heart core that is at the soul, as such as it is, whether any of us have a soul. And I know it exists, yes, gods, blah blah. It is hard to sound wise sometimes. You have to talk about it.
So does my body. So my.
What remains of your mortal frame is encased in a capsule, a system, a root system that was incorporated into the bio-neuro network of the Warforged construct. So you are different in that your power source is the only thing that comes from the hardcore. Any further activation process was taken away and replaced with your brain module.
So my human body
So
is truly lost.
what remains of your frame is unfortunately, young one, within you.
I've been lied to.
But by who?
Sometimes people in power tend to do that.
I thought Osea was keeping my human body somewhere else. I feel I've never felt comfortable in this skin, in this body. I've had a sense of dysmorphia.
He places a hand on your forearm and pats you, and then looks at you like in the eye. In this moment, where are you?
I think I'm here. I don't feel a link anymore.
You were linked to something that was not you. But that is still beyond our ken. Unfortunately, the Sparktine is good at what she does. We don't know her process. I don't know what she is doing.
Is my soul in this ring?
Uh, may I have it?
I take the ring out and give it to him.
And he looks at it and he doesn't have identify, but this one does.
I
So,
can help
like,
with identify. I can expend a spell slot to help him. Maybe I don't know.
what have your studies of this object shown you thus far?
There's a soul, someone's soul in this, but I thought she gave me a used ring. I take the ring back if
He doesn't. He lets it go. He doesn't have any hold of it. Keep it on you. I am not sure as to what it is. I do not recognize the makings. It is of other planar design and intellect. But I would say hang on to it. I don't sense anything connection or anything else coming from that ring. But
nothing
there
connected to
is
Osea.
a
She gave me this ring.
no. There is no connection through anywhere else to this ring. It is free. That is part of the little hello that I gave you earlier when you entered my chamber. Most of you did well, but some of you might have to improve in some regards as far as how strong your will is regarding some of the things that you might find out. Regarding some of the things that you might find out very soon.
Saras's reaction.
Mm.
um, but come with me. And he leads you all further towards the middle, going up a level to the middle level of this vessel, towards the center, which is past, like, a lot of different, like, layers of just structures and things jutting out from the inside. One is a kind of uh, um, bronze kind of little lattice iron metalwork covered glass dome that exists on, like, this space. And you see that while the glass, most of the glass is frosted, there is a very strong glow from inside that structure. And he leads you down one of these. It's like, it's it's interesting as you go forward onto the steps. You feel kind of uh, slight interference almost, but like, because Merrick is leading you in, what you see is just like in essence, Mobius steps of, like, that kind of go in infinite directions up and down in the same way, but like somehow you make sense of this like network of things. It's that MC Escher sketch of multiple dimensions kind of situation
Yeah.
that kind of happen, because the ambient kind of construction kind of melts into this kind of strange kind of construction that appears as you get closer to this uh, this thing. And leading you inside, you see that it's a rather large structure. It's about a good 100 feet in diameter, like, and there's a large depression where there is a bowl at the bottom end of which is a large amount of what appears to be bubbling silver liquid. And above that is as many Git mages, some of them actively tweaking different bits of this massive connective matrix of image that represents the all of the astral planes as we know them. Like, the only way to show is, wait 1 second. You have, yes, wait.
This is
Wait, are all the mages sitting at like funky angles? Like one guy's upside down, one guy's sideways.
Yeah,
Worse.
exactly. It's
Mhm.
all over the place, right?
Yeah.
And the essence of the image is essentially like a very interesting representation of the Great Wheel. And you see this huge moving matrix of lights and what are the equivalent of like holograms, essentially, but like in an arcane sense. This weaving network of different planes that connect to one glowing anchor, which seems to be, uh, if you look closely, like a small model of the Stone of Ceres in its entirety. And that is on the brightest plane. But in the colors and weaves of this space are complex, layered, and dynamic. But there are two things that catch your eye in this swirling maelstrom of planar movement and interaction. There is a rather large red glowing purple entity that is moving slowly towards the prime material plane from the astral sea. And that is, there are like, even as people are looking at all of this happen, like, professional, you do notice that a few of the individuals are very nervously looking up in that direction every so often. But the other thing that you see is a large moving upset wave of flow of an angry, almost like bordering on like dangerous kind of vibe of vibration comes from the water plane, from the elemental plane of water. And as you all come into this, Merrick turns to all of you, and the red one is our enemy. We have been escaping them for aeons and aeons to escape their slavery. Never again shall we fall prey. But the Mundflorian Northlights have found us, and they are coming. And that speaks ill for your plane, for your world. That is one of the informations that we are now unfortunately forced to share. But the other thing that we have a problem with is that there is a large amount of disturbance in the energy coming from the elemental plane of water. And all of our trajectory and triangulation and scrying has pointed to Atlantis as the source of this tension. We are not sure as to how or why, but this happened about, it started slowly about 3 months back. It is at its, it has been growing in dissonance and wave intensity for since then, and it is at its wildest yet, but it seems to be climbing ever more. This is not good. And the Mundflorian are also coming. That is further not good. I believe we are at a bit of a crisis, my friends.
He say moon
What-
Florian not lights?
What are these
Yeah.
Florians he's mentioned?
And you've known this
They,
for 3 months.
it took us 3 months to figure out that it was connected and central or
Right.
located at Atlantis. That is when I thought I should let Rory know. That is when I thought I should let him know.
So these Moonflorians, what are they? Who?
Your plane has never encountered them at all.
I mean, I'm asking
Like,
this to
you-
Merrick, actually. Ceres is asking Merrick, like,
sorry.
what are these things you mentioned? Moonflorians.
They are from, okay, quick pause. From the spelling, can anyone get it?
Mind Flayers.
Players.
There we
Like,
go.
yeah. Yeah.
There we
Like,
go.
yeah, it's like if a German man wanted to say Mind Flayers.
Mind Flayers,
Flyer.
yeah. They are called Mind Flayers. Illitids. Disgusting creatures who would rather have dominion over everything, but not again. We ran from them, and we will continue. The Git Armada is going to leave Atlantis. And it will take some time for us to prepare. But I have enough connection with the great ocean state of Atlantis that I will offer refuge. But maybe we shall be kinder in terms of how we treat our refugees as we escape this plane. I have spoken.
So,
Let Rory know that the Git are leaving. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
well, I hope you will. I hope there's fish where you are going. You didn't give us a
When are you
timeline.
leaving?
We are not sure, but the Moonflorian move fast when they have their sights on what they want. We are not sure. The resonance is, it's not specific, you know. They are in another plane. There's some, understandably, it could be a
What's your
little
rough
difficult.
estimate? Someone of your stature should have a rough idea about this.
He looks to one of the mages who is working at this, who's been seeming to listen, and he comes up with a kind of like little slate, and he reads out 1 week.
Wait, what?
Oh,
1 week, 8 days, 1 week. That 8 days is our best estimate.
not a coincidence anymore. So do you know if they're coming for this plane or something specific? But that they just here to take everything?
From what I know of the aberrations that they are, they wouldn't mind a few extra snacks. And you see his blood boil like anger, which is being restrained like very tightly. Give me an insight check.
Hmm. There's that. Ooh, I actually have vision. No, 13.
6.
21.
18 plus. Where is inside? Inside. 22.
So most of you don't notice, but like as the blood seems to like he's you know, that kind of this thing, but like as the blood is coursing through him, there are veins that are popping on his head. Like it's mostly like, you know, entirely like bald, right? But there's some hair. But like this crown is entirely bald. So you see a few other channels that are not symmetrical or anything. They seem to be tunnels of, at least, of things that crawled through skin. And Some scars don't entirely heal.
They look tentacly.
Hmm. Holy
Hmm.
shit.
Are you?
I looked at that wizard who gave us like the thing about the 7 8 years. You sure about that, right? I mean, yeah, you're not sure.
Hmm.
Shit.
Of
Is
course.
that the same time that the festival is going to happen?
Of course it is.
Are they
It's
working
me.
together? Whatever is coming from the water plane and this angry red
My
cloud.
Mund
The
flyer.
The
mind
Mundflorian
flayers.
don't seem to have, at least not that we have detected. No, now that is a very bad thought. That is. Oh. Hmm. But the elemental
Can't be a
planes
coincidence.
are not known to intervene on each other. They are happy as they are. Their denizens are in their element. I don't understand what is happening for an entire plane to look this angry. It is the first I have seen.
Hmm. Is this anger directed anywhere that you can sense?
Can you sense the anger of a storm?
Fair point. Although you can not in the way I had asked him. Understand what he means. It is just anger. It is just fury, raging clouds and tempests.
But there is definitely,
Hmm.
at least from what I've felt, a fair amount of intent that is building.
Perhaps there
Hmm.
is more to the arrival of the flares. Hmm.
This is
I was more concerned about other people, in all honesty.
Hmm.
this
Sure.
is what the Raven Queen was warning us about. All of
Yes.
these, all of these two forces converging in onto the material plane. I don't think, based on just seeing your technology, if they held you as slaves for eons, I don't think our Atlantis will be able to withstand them.
Sometimes, as much as one wishes to be a rock against the waves, when you are confronted with sometimes
Hmm.
an
Must.
act of something beyond God or what we can conceive of, the only chance that any of us have is to run. And that is what we are doing. The Gita
Uh,
are leaving. And we have numbers we have to ascertain. We have not concluded, but the matron has also spoken and she maintains the balance. And we are beholden. We shall offer
she,
refuge to the people of Atlantis, but who comes depends on you. We would have numbers. I don't know. Yasmin, And she comes up like, almost hovering. Yes, master. How many? Master, we discussed this. How many? We could potentially, looks at all of you and turns to say, we could potentially hold 500. No. We could potentially hold 1,000 people. Some of the ships were beyond repair, and while we have airships aplenty, none of them are spelljammers, and the ones that we have are not enough to carry who we hold dear. At the most, we can accommodate 1,000 people. I am sorry. And she
What's
looks
the
to Merrick.
population of Atlantis?
She looks to Merrick, and Merrick just goes. He just raises a single eyebrow, and Yasmin just sadly shakes her head and as eloquent a shrug as you could ever see. And he turns to you. That is not good. We have, as far as latest census goes, looks to the report that was handed to him earlier. 575,000 souls are on board Atlantis.
Why would you pick this moment to leave? The Raven Queen has spoken about a fighting chance. Why won't you stay and fight?
Sometimes, and he very sadly kind of nods his head and just goes, sometimes the only way to fight is to retreat so that we can continue to do as we go forward.
It's about survival. isn't it?
Retreat is not going to save the 575,000 souls.
Who says that there are not other ways to save them? We can only house 1,000 souls on board our vessels, the spelljammers themselves. There could be other things that could be done to assemble different things, but the problem is that we are possibly concerned that there might be someone from the High Council involved in this business with the plane of water. And if that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be doing too much of announcing anything too much.
You leave the announcement part up to me.
So you'll just leave. You're planning to leave without making an announcement, and you're trusting us not to say anything either.
I understand.
What I have told you now has not been reported to the council at all. There are subtle weaves in your items and in your very uniforms themselves that can be tapped to understand audio signals and other sort of movement, to act as a very subtle and gentle form of audio transmission. A lot of what you might have been heard or said was being transmitted to different centers in the central tower, and
Okay.
that is now no longer the case. And you are the first free fist that has been made.
What about our
That
communicators? Are they being tapped?
I'm willing to bet they are.
he just like really, gives you a bit of a.
Hmm. Hmm.
I knew I
So,
was being watched.
Agree with him for
so,
once.
so every hand has always been like studied, observed this closely.
That is the extent of what we can acquire without alerting anyone to further intrusion where we don't want to be seen. But any further exploration of this information, I leave to you. And but just to let you know, as much as I have appreciated Atlantis offering us harbor for a while, there is a tsunami coming, and we do not want to be here.
You realize some on the council might not want you to leave. They might try to stop you. Your technology is valuable to some more than others, and I would say Osea would do anything to keep her to get her
Hmm.
hands on technology.
Like,
Efficiency is her motto.
hmm. I don't think
And
she'd know if we don't tell her as much as that's possible.
I'm not sure if she believed you either when you told her.
Hey, you were investigating your mind, I was investigating a nice cup of tea.
She might have already sent agents looking for me. I'm not sure.
Well, I agree.
Given the Vidalcan, that is a very high likely possibility.
I need to
Sorry,
respond soon.
Vidalkin, is that someone's name or like, I
The
mean,
It's a
species.
species.
oh,
Osea
okay.
is Vidalkin.
She's
Okay,
without.
okay. It's the Vidalkin.
Yeah.
So what can you do to help us
Hmm.
other than just running away?
We are offering you refuge on our vessels. 1,000 souls. That is who we can hold on board. There could be boarding vessels or containers or cargo vessels that could be dragged or docked to some of our spelljammers, and that would potentially aid them in the transition from the prime plane to astral sea.
What can you
But
do to help us fight these guys?
I can only offer you courage and luck. They are, as much as I want to say that they will never do this again, the Illithid are not to be underestimated. And even after 200 years, we have not forgotten. We do not want that again. We apologize. But the offer stands. Space for 1,000 souls.
1,000 children.
Why?
I can't
Why
believe
does he
you
keep
like
saying? Okay, the fact that he keeps saying souls is kind of irking me a little bit.
people. I
He's
mean,
just out of game. He's just doing that to sound right,
Ah,
etc.
okay,
I
fine, fine, fine.
recognize. I
Now,
recognize.
I'm not.
Because
I
it's a
recognize
weightier word, isn't
the.
it?
Yeah, then humans, because you can't say
Yeah.
humans because not all of us are
like,
humans.
yeah, like
Yeah.
saying beings.
But as somebody who worships the Raven Queen, when somebody keeps saying souls, I just think God food and
Fair enough.
But
sacrifices. That's why I'm getting irked when he keeps saying thousands.
No, my dinner.
That to me just sounds just sounds like a banquet.
But what I wanted to essentially inform you of was the disturbance from the plane of water. That is not. When we identified that it was coming from here and that it was tied to the High Council, we have further query about who we help. But that is as much as I can share for now. There are preparations that have to be made, and I am certain that you have things to look into of your own. I have a feeling we will see each other again soon.
One last question. Is there anyone in particular you suspect from the council? Like maybe Sally Cooperson?
And he.
Yeah, what's
I
his
want to see a
reaction to
reaction.
that?
Exactly. I just wanted to know. I'd love to see a
I
reaction.
remember that lady.
So
Sally.
as you say that, like, he kind of smiles, and out of the door to this room enters another familiar figure, actually, Tenzin Salin, the Git High Council member,
Oh,
and
He was good.
he walks in, and he gives a very, like, bow to Merrick, and he turns to all of you, and he just gives you nods. It is interesting to see all of you here.
Is it?
well, have you known about this as well, or are you coming to know about this just now too?
Know about what? We have been keeping word on it for a while, but part of the accords when we became refugees is that the sovereign territory of the vessel and of the armada are Git territory, and what happens there we can choose to share or not. So
So you've got split loyalties. It must be tricky.
he just smiles.
But I understand survival. I recognize. I mean, you're not helping Atlantis, but I do recognize the need to survive.
And as you say that, there is a slight wobbling sound in the air as the entire network kind of like there's a slow buzz as all eyes are pulled to the bit that represents the plane of water as that wave grows just a little angrier. And that is where we will call the session.
I thought you were gonna throw us into initiative. An aboleth appears. We have some sort of
I know I want to talk to this guy some more. Chalo, never mind.
Karthik can go for hours with Merrick.
So
Let's get it done.
I do apologize if that seemed that there was a little bit of a concentration on one player, but this was a perfect
all
moment to get into it. And don't worry, guys. I don't have
No,
plans
no,
for anybody else.
character.
Like, I don't have any plans. Like, you're all safe.
Sure you don't. Sure
You're
you
all
don't.
going to be happy,
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
As a
and
Yeah.
victor,
everyone will have very sweet,
I
sweet.
Sure.
cast true
We're going to
sight.
march up into the sunset, aren't we?
I cast true
What
sight.
sunset?
Look at the
What,
devil's
Yeah.
horns.
I'm
what
gonna
sunset? He's
do
gonna
the
have us
devil.
drown. He's
In
gonna drown. He's
hellfire.
gonna find a way to
We're
drown
going
the
to
fish
drown us
people.
in hellfire.
He's gonna find a way to
I
drown the fish
mean,
people.
I just have like one thing to say, guys. Like, welcome to the fall of Atlantis.
Mhm.
Uh,
Not if I have anything to say with it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, like you know
okay.
what? I can fly.
So,
Yeah, I
No
can also
strings
run away.
on me.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry it took. I felt very self-conscious here because like there's so much.
No. I think so.
you are all
Phoenix is eating so much shit.
certainly welcome to try.
That scientist, I think you mentioned that who was doing the research into how to trap souls and stuff. That was Sally. That was this other woman, right?
Percy's contact.
I. Yeah, I think
No,
because in the report
Percy's
there was
contact is a very different person.
no,
Very
no, no.
different person.
The person, like the Merrick, the report he handed you, like, there was somewhere mentioned that someone was working with Dice, or after Dice died, someone was there who was researching into how to do like this kind of human
That is
soul
Ossia.
That
thing.
was
That's
Osai
Ossia.
Ossia is the
only.
one who did it.
Ossia,
Ossia.
yeah,
Osai.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I got confused because you're saying the Ray Vermis or something.
Vidalkin.
Yeah,
Vidalkin.
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
said the
So
Vadalkin.
Ossia
It's
is
the
the
same person.
Vidalkin. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. So that now, yeah, suddenly like because yeah, it lines up.
Fucking
Okay.
Vidalkins.
Mm.
Vidalkins and Git. God damn it.
Wait a minute.
Backstory.
Wait a
Backstory.
minute. Did we get our equipment from the hands? All our equipment. Oh well, there we go.
No, I did not. According to my backstory, I don't know if Adi is going to change his
Yeah.
mind.
A
No,
chunk of
no.
my
But
equipment didn't
I
come
did
from
not
that.
get my equipment from hands.
Well, you didn't have a modified
Like,
memory removed,
in
so
the
maybe
sense,
not.
of all of your standard items, your like your hand emblems, for example, all of
Ah.
those things.
Hmm.
I think you
Okay.
were supposed to fail that wisdom saving throw in the start in order to get the memory whatever
I
was
was
cast on us removed maybe.
I
No,
failed
but
it. I
the
got nothing happened.
the
when that
nat
equipment
one
thing.
in this moment, I was just like, wait, whoa, 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 and then like, wait, okay, this might be actually, and things happened.
Damn. Now they know my
When
secrets.
that equipment when that question of the equipment being rigged came up, I was like, I didn't get all my equipment from the hands. I got it from my parents, and then I remember my parents wrote for the hands.
Good job.
Oh
Good
shit.
job. So you were bugged from your birth. Your baby monitor was linked to the high-tech console chamber. She's coming along very well.
My baby monitor is connected to a panopticon, which is great.
Don't trust Ossia.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Backstory guys.
I'm
You
not
got to
trusting
know you
anyone
got to
from
know
the
stuff
council
now.
at this
Uh,
point.
Yeah, I
uh,
wanted to I wanted to do an inside check when he said you all have you know you need to learn to trust others other than yourself, and he looked meaningfully at everyone. I didn't want to interrupt, but I was like, who did he look at specifically? Smack those chips out of your mouth. Yeah, guys.
And then I have to say, I legit feel bad for Phoenix. Poor guy, he's eating so much shit.
Oh, I thought you meant that I was eating stuff as we were playing.
No.
I only heard the last part of the sentence.
Things are a cooking. Things are a cooking.
It totally threw me for a loop with the modified memory thing. I was like, what the fuck? Everything's a lie.
Mm. Yeah,
I
we have
mean,
lied to. We're going to
Yeah.
that we are not actually up anywhere. We are all inside a cave at the bottom of Earth. Like
just
wherever.
to remind, just I thought this would be a timely moment to remind all of my players that when I asked, "Do you want a tragedy?"
Surprise doesn't mean disappointment. I have to clarify.
Yeah.
No, and I am sorry to kind of push that out, but
No,
I
no.
thought it would
Yeah.
be a brilliant narrative point to actually do it at,
No, it was awesome.
given the situation.
It
But
was awesome.
Mm. Also
Awesome
makes
and
sense.
shocking.
Makes sense. The Git guy would be keeping tabs on the politicians for leverage.
mhm.
Yeah, that guy is from. I mean, he seems to. Tenzin seems to have more loyalty to the Gith than to Atlantis. I mean, which makes sense.
Uh-huh. When he is there as like the I guess the ambassador representative from the Git side from to show like solidarity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, the council, sit
to
down with us.
to
And it's part
remind
of the eyes
everyone,
also.
yeah, he's part of the ICE, and he is known to be a spy,
Mhm.
an old spy who then stopped being a actual spy and then was background spy. So
Mhm.
Background spy.
spy.
Pretty
Mm.
spry.
Is he double agent? Is he a triple agent? Is he a quadruple agent? Is he actually
Ins-
a
inside
tentacle
check,
face? Is he actually
inside
tentacle
check
faced?
DC 50.
He's an old spy, that Git guy.
Yes, tentacles. Does he look like he's hiding any tentacles over his mouth?
No.
We have to
Mhm.
ask about the blood thing also, right? We have to ask if the. What if the Gith would do it like.
Understand that shit, probably, but we'll
Yeah.
find out if there's time.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the like old marks where newborns were hatched. I don't know. We'll see.
I genuinely feel like Ultron right now saying there are no strings on me. This whole
Nah,
time I thought there were strings on
nah.
me and he got rid of them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have to ask me some stuff in character to get some more stuff. What do you guys think? Thoughts?
Like, at this point, like everyone's like, you know what? We just burst into this room. We gave him trauma. Then like, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give him his space for a moment because
Let him rest for some
like
time. Let him
like
drink some water, buy a
at
fridge or
behind
something.
that thing, there's this little kid jumping like, oh my god, the robot man's a real man. Pinocchio, the real boy.
So you're not a sex robot after all.
Wait, no, you are a sex robot because there's a little bit of human in you. Now,
Damn. Yep. Nice. Virginity means 20 in Latin, by the way. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
oh, I just named him Nat 20.
No,
Dice
Dice
20, but
20.
D20.
Mm.
D20.
Basically.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh yeah, D20. Nice.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. I need to tell you guys
All
not
your
to call me
backstories are
names.
mine. All your
uh-huh.
backstories are mine.
Aha. Shit, I should have gone the other way and killed off everyone in my backstory.
Oh god.
No, that's because,
Everyone with
MB
families
is
are gonna
doing that.
suffer.
MB is doing that for all of her future characters with me. Apparently, she's going to give the
They're all
most.
dead. I grew up in an orphanage. Like 20
Yeah.
orphanages, I burned them down. They don't, even the orphanages don't exist at this point.
Those people can always come back from the dead.
Yeah.
It's not that
Yeah. Oh,
difficult.
of
Your
course, like,
family
Is
left
your
you
is
in an
your
orphanage.
how do you
is your
think I got
next
inspired to
character?
become a necromancer? People behind me are my backstory. They're like my literal army walking.
What if we
Is your
kill
next
Phoenix
character
now and
named
revivify
Esther?
him? Will he come back as human?
What?
What?
What if we kill Phoenix and revivify him?
Wait,
Resurrection. Yeah. I
Sorry.
wanted to
Yeah.
ask Vaz that this whole time the link. I don't know if he mentioned if he said it out loud. Did I say it out loud? What did I say out loud? What do you guys know so far about the link? Sorry, can you remind me,
The
please?
link.
Link
You said you
to
had a
your
link to
heart or
something. I
soul or
thought you
something.
had a link to something else, but it turns out you were linked to the lady, the tiny lady.
My
The
brain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
I
said
think
you're
as much
linked
as
to either your
Phoenix.
heart or your soul in your actual body is what I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, and whatever you asked
So,
about the ring to Merrick, obviously.
so till now, what Phoenix thought was that though he was a human, he was
That is like I
his
don't hear
his
stuff.
his his, his remains were basically put in stasis until something could be found to possibly help evoke this efficacy again, right? So they kind of essentially cold storaged him as much as it was,
I was too
and
efficient to be thrown away.
hmm. and like Atlantis has a lot of plans, and they've done a lot of dirty shit also in their time. But um, yeah, so his remains were kept somewhere. His brain is preserved somewhere, and the link was what connected him to his phoenix body. That is what Phoenix
Hmm.
thought to know.
And I've been searching for it.
Mhm.
I have to
So
wait 3 days, 3 in-game days. I have to wait to actually get back my reveal my memory, right? And uh, where'd the music go?
but yeah, how was that session, guys?
It's good.
It was fun. I am though wondering
we are
what is this guy
we are
gonna
we,
throw at
we,
us next time?
we are getting into the backstory territory, because I don't know if people forgot this, but you all have gently been had been invited to a certain dinner at a certain estate, but we shall get into that.
Ceres' estate?
Wait, no, did he invite everyone or was it just a family dinner
I thought
thing?
he went.
'Cause, yeah, I think him grandfather mentioned okay, there was something about like bring your friends, everyone will need to talk.
Oh, right, your
Okay.
grandfather, the
Yeah,
deity
yeah,
guy.
yeah. I think like, but I'm not 100%. From what I remember, it was like it's a family dinner he was saying, but I may have forgotten some details. Yes,
So we have
We
he
7 days
know.
to
mentioned.
sort out our shit and create an escape plan or save Atlantis. Tell your family to go tell your family to get on the ship now, right now.
He knows
Go
his
tell your
family are doing
families.
that. They're soldiers. He tells he's like, hey, okay, grandpa, granddad, let's get out all our boomsticks and let's go.
I'm
And
guessing
then
you'll get new information about the water thing.
I mean, yeah, the
Also,
idea is like,
also
yeah,
to remind all of you, the great ocean state of Atlantis, while as large as it is on Idridin, a world that is almost 93% water. And the elemental plane in question that is showing increasing amounts of anger is the elemental plane of water.
There's no scope for mass exodus.
We'll
like
see.
how are you going to get all
and
the people together? That's the question. Like, Yeah, like there's three cities jumping together now, but everyone will stampede over each other to get into the rescue vessels, essentially.
It'll be less wet on the fire plane.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, like just yeah, or just connect all the planes to each other and just boom.
I mean, it's an effectocracy, right? There would be a ranking somewhere of like who are the most important people that needs to escape.
Kids
Yeah. If they find
start
out, the
start
council will
start in
convince
decreasing
everyone.
order of age. Like,
You think? No, not at all.
Yeah, the
It's an
council
effect
is
of
gonna go.
precedent.
yeah, I that which is exactly why Ceres is not is completely understands why Merrick doesn't want to give the data out. He's like, yeah, I can see the people stampeding over each other to get into it, but he's
Yeah.
like, you know what? I want to make sure like all the kids get out.
Yeah. The top 1% will go off and leave everyone to die.
Yeah, so he's like,
Leave
you know, I can
badly.
totally see that happening. Like emergency situation, women and children first. Yes,
Actually, you know what
survivability.
I'm
Choose
worried about?
children. You'll have to choose between children also. It's only
And
half
I,
the
you know,
also,
population on the planet
actually,
is.
and also to remind you, only you guys know of this so far.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, if we put word out, the council will do anything they can to silence us also, and call
Mhm.
this a hoax.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
Maybe not.
they're worried about a
The council might
festival.
already know this. I
like
don't know.
while they call
Someone
us
might
a
already know.
hoax, they might do a lot other things in the back end to try and leverage Merrick into getting help into a position that's profitable for them, but kind of fucks over a lot of other people. Yeah, I can imagine
Possibilities
that there would be a
abound.
lot of politicking that would be triggered if they
Yeah,
found out.
Like
Yeah.
all
Possibilities
the
abound.
The
generations.
grandfather did not invite everyone though.
Oh,
It
didn't
was
he?
just like, yeah, he just said like, come visit me and bring some flowers for your mother. Because the way I remember the conversation, it was like, okay, it's going to be a family discussion kind of
Fair
thing
enough.
about family history.
But
Okay.
we are
Like,
the flowers,
because
sir. You should
yes,
understand the subtext.
like that's like Ceres isn't going to actually call the rest of you. He's like my granddad. Like, okay, this is something my granddad hasn't told me. I'm not going to just bring. Like, I trust you guys, but I know the old man will not.
Bring some flowers for your mother. You haven't seen her in a while. That's
Yeah,
why. Yeah. Okay.
yep, I
Just
remember
randomly
that
follow
bit.
the.
Yeah, because it's like very clear, like this is like a family thing. So he's like, okay, let's talk with
Is
him.
it?
I'll talk with him, and then I can disseminate the info if there's some family details he feels Ceres might not want to share.
So is the DM retroactively adding that detail? I don't know.
I mean,
What's happening?
um,
No, I mean, if so, as opposed to this situation where it was a surprise to me also that this happened. Um,
you forgot the exact convo too, right?
no, no, I mean, in the sense that
What to
I
do?
had a point where I thought that if the subject hadn't been broached so far, I would have kind of entered it because it is kind of woven. There are a lot of threads that I'm playing with here, guys. There are a lot of threads that I'm
Yeah.
playing.
It doesn't help with improv when you have a note taker who can go and read it and say,
I can assume that.
No, this is
what you wrote.
which is why
Actually, this is what
honestly,
you wrote.
no, honestly, like the only reason I'm not like spending time to record the session is because of this blessed man's notes. Like,
Uh, oh yes, totally.
how do you get
Um,
so much detail, yo?
how do you type so fast?
Oh God. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
oh God. That okay. Wait,
Like
that thing actually works. That kind of work with keyboard. Dude.
yeah, I can type much faster on this than my normal one.
Okay.
I can't use normal keyboards anymore.
But
Actually, I can't.
that's still a lot of fast typing, yo.
I guess like yeah, those things are like you just put your wrist down and just finger. Once you yeah like I can see that how that happens. Like on my old MacBook, I had those really nice chiclet keyboard. I could keep do that sometimes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, and it's still fresh in your memory right after, so you just fill in the details and stuff. But do you like? And I do voice record it, so I can, like especially these like especially the lore scenes, I can't keep up. Like I have to record it so I can like listen to it and like fix anything places I've made mistakes in. Uh,
Hmm.
Okay, chal, I'll push off, guys. Thank you. It was a great
Yeah, oh,
playing
nice.
with you.
Yeah.
GG guys,
Yeah.
and thanks for
GG's.
playing.
Same guys.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. And we shall delve into each backstory as we go and
Mhm.
see what we
Yeah.
uncover.
No.
Next session, Ceres gets fucked up. Okay.
Next session, Ceres is going to take some serious emotional whiplash. Like, you know,
We'll go drinking together after that. All of us.
That is going to be an epic bar crawl, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
or it's going to be end up being like a barbecue at the Nestry. But yeah.
Oh no, no, it's going to be a giant bar crawl for sure. Like wherever we started, it's going to get rushes, and then like there's going to be like a line of 20 people just running around the streets of Atlantis, drunk off their mind. Hopefully, progressively getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
You know, we've got a secret.
Yeah, and then like in the end, it's like this giant crowd in the Atlantis Square, and Phoenix and Sarah are yelling, "They're lies! They tell lies!
All
Silent
those,
greatest people!"
like in The Simpsons,
And
you've got those like people say, like the end is come and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you seen that movie, I don't remember the name of it. It's that movie where the aliens have already invaded Earth, and if you like, the guy has to put on this pair of black sunglasses to see through the reality and see all the advertising and all the boards are like alien stuff.
What the
I
fuck?
think
What movie is this?
I think it's
What?
called They Live or something.
That sounds crazy.
Mm,
it's not
I remember the name of the actor in it. Give me a sec. Let me just. It was.
something like man. So far, after like that
They live.
little
They
bit,
Live. That's the one.
they live.
They Live.
So after
It's
that
actually.
that I showed you last session, I have gone 3 lines into my session notes for this
What?
whole.
Holy shit. I remember you saying this is going to be a mini campaign in the starting.
Yeah, like I mean, honestly,
Eight
think about.
episodes max.
I am sorry, guys. I enjoy playing with you. I'm emotionally
Don't
Uh,
apologize for that.
like I
It's
100% knew that. Like
fine.
Adi said 8 sessions. I'm like, okay, fine. It's gonna be 3 months. No issue.
what to do? What to do? We all seek validation in our own ways. Yes,
Mind
but
Flayers.
but like more than anything, like the best thing that I get from like D&D, other than like the experience of playing with people and like some amazing just like fun, is just the practice in storytelling. Like for my own like narrative projects that I have in mind. So yeah,
Get to exercise those muscles.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of this thing that can go into it. So yeah. But yeah, good night, folks. It was
GG's,
a
guys.
fun session.
Yeah, it was
GG.
good fun.
Absolutely.
Jeez. Chalo.
Bye,
That's
folks.
all.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye,
You
guys.
Thanks,
guys.
See you
Adi.
Night.
next
Bye
week.
bye.
No worries. No worries. Pleasure. 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 Chalo. Good night.
Bye.